right, guys, we are ready to tackle this massive area. This will probably be split up into parts, honestly, but obviously there's a lot of frost you'll have to deal with. We're gonna come back to this area anyway, so you don't have to worry about it. We're actually gonna get rid of that frost. Wrong pipe. So, yeah, don't worry about it right now. Go this way. We can't open that door. We need a key. Roll through here. Boom. Well, ampule.
Did you hear that? Could that be Leia? No one in our time knows how she disappeared or how she died, even if she died. Here's hoping it's got to be this deeply disturbing alchemist facility.
So this is where this area gets kind of confusing. There's a bottom, there's a top. It's very, you know. That's clear. It's very, topsy-turvy? I don't, that's the only word I know that can describe this area. Topsy-turvy. So these guys are annoying. We will have to deal with these guys quite a bit from now on. I would recommend just trying to level them as fast as you can. I have to say, out of all Souls games, and I know this isn't a Souls game per se, like it's not a From Software game, the accuracy that these guys have in this game, it's very hard for an enemy to miss. So this is just a little shortcut. That's why we just fought that guy. Now, this door we actually won't be getting for quite a while. It's kind of weird how... Once you see how this all comes together, you're going to go, oh, wow. Excusez-moi. Sharp pipe. Ooh, these guys are... Those guys with the hair are also annoying. So try and avoid... You really have to attack in between their attacks. The straitjacket guys. Damn. Like, so you always fight them in the tightest corridors where you can't hit them. It's also really loud, and I don't like that. Boom. So this is just a drop down. You don't... Oh, hold up, actually. Whoa, wait a minute. Land here. I don't think I knew about this in my playthrough. I don't think this is anything that special, but... Yeah. All that for a ampule. Boo. So watch that guy. That guy you're going to want to just run past. We're kind of hitting this from the back, so I'm just going to show you real fast. I got to start hitting those guys with my heavy attack. So this is just the ladder back down. Wait. Wait. Just to show you guys where we're at. So this is where we were. And then that's the drop down that we just went through to get that little ampule or whatever it was called. Technique crank. And watch for the shooting guy. Oh, he's not there anymore, which is nice, but also a little nerve-wracking. I was like, why am I not getting shot at? Okay, he's right there. We'll go kill him in a sec. So we're gonna go this way. So this is a locked area. We're gonna kind of go through and up. This is kind of a strange area. So that's where we just were. Take this up. Cable catalyst. Now, I believe there's actually 2 weapons in here that I missed. I was like, what the hell? Or at least 1. Now, I believe we want to drop. Sweet. Tenacious amulet. I still feel like I'm missing a chest. Alright, well, we'll find it eventually, even if I have to look it up again. Go this way. No, no, no. Go this way. So this will take us back downstairs. We're gonna go through here first and grab this. Winter Sleep Amulet 2.
I'd say the deceased was an alchemist.
Oh yeah, he was. So let's take this elevator. Let me start greasing her up. Let's talk to this guy. About the legendary stalker. About what's he doing here. And that's it.
Help me! Spare me! Spare. I've seen.
Such things, my fellow Vanguard, now monsters all. Yep. So, from here, we're going to go this way, grab this chest. This was a chest we saw before, and we were like, oh, how do you get this? But I just didn't look at it because, you know, you're probably like, oh, how do you get this chest? So there's your Legion amulet. Grab this. First cover instructions. Hit this door, and you will see... Come on, come on. That we are right back at the start. So that's the Stargazer. That's the thing. So the ice area. So we can take this back down. So from here, we're just going to continue on going this way. We cleared that right side. Now we're going to go left. Then let's drop to here. Hidden Moonstone, Ampule, break this. Ooh, little decay up in here. You gotta admit, it's pretty nice. Yeah, gotta admit. So I think this is what I missed the first time. Yes. Because this is the backside of here. So this is where we took out all those guys. Whoa! Jesus! I didn't even see this guy. Nice. How we looking? How we looking? Whoa! Big boy. Whoa! Boom! Puppet of Future Welder's Blade. Yeah, I don't think I had that one. Oh, and I got the achievement for all weapons. Cool. So there's one achievement for banged out. So now we're going to go back to this room and we're just going to drop. Go through here. Now, I would go for the butterfly first. You ain't getting me, son. You ain't getting me, son. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Radiant Ergo Crystal. Fable Catalyst. Bone going. Okay, so now we have to fight this guy. Now, I probably should have rested to fight this guy. These guys are freaking obnoxious. They have very weird hitboxes, and they can attack from what feels like the longest range possible. And 100% they will stagger the shit out of you. Like that. Shit. Everything's a stagger. Come on. The other downside is they do shock, so my stamina doesn't come back as fast. Come on. Nice. There we go. Did that in one. So there's your finished. I don't even know what it's called, but put that on because it's really good, especially if you have the weight for it, which we have tons of weight. But this is the finished workshop cartridge. Boom. So this is, if you go back down here, this is where we came from. So if I go to the right now, here, I'll actually show you. This is that hole where that guy was shooting at us. This is kind of the starting point of this area, and we took out those guys. So that's the loop back, in a sense.
What exactly are the alchemists researching anyway? It has to be for a cure. How else could they justify such horrifying deeds? Oh, I want to forget what we saw.
Stargazer.
I can't.
Level up. Boom. All right, we are on to this area. Now, this area is complicated because there's a lot of up and downs and like a lot of loops you can do. So in order to not miss anything, you want to do this path. So that way.
Is that?
Now we're going to drop one.
Sounds completely insane. Leia could
Go
be
this
facing off
way.
against her this very moment. But I better get out. Let's hurry.
Now go. Oh, that's the drop. Right. So, again, this part's kind of confusing, but go across. That's gonna break. You want to go up, and then we're gonna drop to there. That's right. I think you have to do this in two, but I don't remember. So you're gonna want to do a sprint jump, but if you don't jump, just roll forward. And there's this dude. Remember, there's two sets of pipes for this. Hold on. This is the item that we were just looking at. So there's an ancient disc. That's important. And then hit this to drop. Boom. Okay. So now we just did a loop. So everything above us should be cleared. So now we want to drop to here. Drop to here. That was close. Drop down. We're going to go across. Drop down one. Take that guy out. There's your Black Rabbit hole key. So that's going to unlock the door at the start of this area for another cosmetic. Go back up the ladder, and we're going to go across. Oh, whoopsies. Into the pipe. That's what we wanted. Oh, for the love of God. Again, frost is so debilitating. Thank you. Damn Ergo, Sawtooth Wheel, Gemini's Protection. Then we could drop to here and go out. And now if you look up, that's where we just were. So you could drop down to here, but there would be no point. Go this way and drop. You must endure. You must die. Okay. Whew. So. What time are we at? 22? Okay, this one might be a little shorter because we'll do up to here first. Yeah, we'll do up to here first, and then we'll do the boss, get the thing, and then we'll do the other half next time, which is the boss fight. So, yeah, for this boss, you're probably going to want to have on, let's take off our Fable. We want something that we have something that negates damage, which is nice. Ooh, do I have a better iron wall? No, I only have a +1 iron wall? Damn. Huh. We want something that negates burn, because this person's going to do overheat. And she will kick the shit out of you with overheat, which is kind of annoying. Where is it? Overheat. So I'm going to throw that on. Now, this fight, a little annoying, a little tedious.
My mind is unraveling.
Basically, just use your Legion arm as much as you can. You can stagger her pretty easily. Once you get to the halfway point, that's when you're really going to have to start dealing with overheat. That's so dumb. So there's the overheat. So now don't step in that fire, otherwise it will overheat you. But as you can see, we have our amulet on, so it doesn't even matter. Easy. So talk to her. What happened?
A test subject. She did.
Talks about the legendary stalker.
I die as I lived.
Boom. So she gives you the control room coolant key. You get her stuff, Veronica's will, or whatever her name is. So use the key, and this turns off all of the ice in the field. I should say in this area. Nice. Sweet. Just want to make sure I didn't miss something over here. Yep. We're good. So let's continue on so we can get to the next Stargazer. We'll see how this works out.
Fought until the bitter end. But even if we could have helped her, it was far too late. At least her suffering is over. I hope she can be at peace and rest now.
I believe this takes us back into the... I want to make sure I'm not going too far here. Right, I'm starting to forget. Oh, yeah, because this will take us to... you'll see. Boom, take this up. I forgot about this little part because you don't come back here at all. Open sesame. So run this way, and back here is a thermite. Open these doors. And you will meet the dog guy. If you remember him from the base game, he's the guy that does all the cipher codes.
I suppose I should.
And this is the original tree.
People. I smell still that.
So just be careful with what you say here.
I'll take you at your my name. I consider it. I'm
what are you doing here?
No matter where you are.
He gives you the horn, which we will need.
Leia is must. Would you like to ask? trouble. Leia,
What happened to
regardless,
Romeo?
Leia, I'd seek her. I'm just, but I must. I can't
The
rest.
tracker. Golden
It
tree.
looks like I'm certain.
Just go through all of his
The rule
dialogue.
I have, if true, if you find the overseer.
All right. So we're going to put that horn on later. We'll do that before the boss. He will help us in the boss fight. And I don't... You want to make sure he doesn't die, but he is an asset. A big asset. Big help. When you... go through that boss, because the boss is kind of annoying if you do it solo. Go this way first. I forgot about this. Boom. Boom. Then we have a chest over here. Klaus's luxury bag. So that can be given to the guy that we give the ancient tablets to, or ancient ciphers, whatever you call them. Very useful. Very, very useful. It upgrades his store. So we're just going to quickly... let me open this door real fast. This just opens both sides. I'll show you where this is, but we're going to teleport back to the starting point of this. And now that... that's a thing we can... Watch. Let me just do it, rather than say it. So we're back here. Let's go up. Hit this. Use the key that we found in that drop-down area. Open this door. The eldest gas mask. Now we can drop down to here, especially now that all the ice is gone. Grab this. Shot put. Boom. Legion caliber. Damn it, Ergo. For some reason I thought there was a chest in here, but maybe I'm confusing the areas. We'll go this way. What time is it? Okay, we just hit the 30 mark. Let's see if I can get to this next area without any problems. Oh yeah, because this is the yes. So this is a side area with like a little, I don't want to call it a boss fight, but there's some stuff we could do in here. And then we can wrap this area up, just because that way we don't have to go forward anymore. There's 3 butterflies here, so make sure you take out all of them. Nice. Oh, I got lucky. Ancient disc. Come on. Come on. This guy shoots ice at you, so just be careful. That's why I suggest just running up on these guys and taking them out. There's also a weapon in here, I believe. Ooh, instant freeze. Nice. So let's go up first. Just in case you struggle with this guy, So this is that. Remember that door where I was like, oh man, this seems super off the beaten trail. If you go up here, it takes you, like, so if I, how do I put, you know what, let me just show you. I don't know why I do that. So this takes you to this area, right? This is where we came up. We opened this door. This was the shortcut. So if I go left past that door, it's going to take you back to the Stargazer. Now we fight this guy. These guys are freaking annoying. These guys just roll everywhere. That's why they're obnoxious. Nice. There you go, chunk. Go over to here, grab this, and then this. I forget what this is. Yep, that's one of the weapons. So I was right, there is a weapon down here. So let me quickly show you how to loop back to the next Stargazer that we teleported from, and then we'll move forward. There's not much left to this area, so we're gonna be in like a little weird situation where it's like we might have to kind of mix and match two areas together in the next video. But if this was the shortcut, and if you go left, it takes you back to that Stargazer. If I go this way, this used to be all ice and we couldn't go down here. But here is the newest teleporter, or Stargazer. So we'll end it there. That one's a little longer, but hopefully I can cut a little bit out. And yeah, so we will continue this area next time, beat out the boss of this area with the help of our tracker friend, and then yeah, start the next area. So I'll see you in the next one.